Hi, I'm Laura and welcome to class today. Today's class is a full body HIIT Pilates workout. And HIIT is high intensity interval training, which means we're going to be working a little bit quicker than usual. Each exercise is going to be done for 45 seconds with a 15-second rest in between. We've got 4 different exercises. We're going to do the round twice with a finishing exercise. So it's going to last about 10 to 15 minutes. Feel free to take breaks when you need, and if you want a longer workout, you can actually do the class twice through. So as always, look after your body, grab a drink, wipe your brow whenever you need to, and we're going to warm up. I have my timer with me on my phone, so I'm just going to have that handy, and hopefully I'm using a different timer this time, so hopefully I won't need to keep pressing it. We'll see how this one works. So let's begin with our warm up, and we're actually going to start sitting today. So bring your feet forwards on the mat, and we're going to go slightly diagonally, and bring the knees wide, the feet together into a diamond position. And just have your hands resting anywhere on your legs. Take a deep breath in, lift the crown of the head, the chest. And as you breathe out, feel how the navel and the pelvic floor lifts up. And what we want to check is that we're sitting tall and we're right on top of our sit bones, and the 3 bones at the front of our pelvis are level with each other. So we're in a neutral position of our pelvis, which helps to bring our spine into neutral also. Now on your next out breath, deepen the core muscles and then tuck the tailbone under, tipping the pelvis backwards. Come into a rounded position with the spine, dropping the chin towards the chest. And on the in breath, re-stack the pelvis, re-stack the spine on top of the pelvis. So using your out breath to roll back and your in breath to sit really tall. One more time here, and we're going to add a little bit of movement to the arms. So when you inhale, guys, hold here, open the arms out to the side. Now on your out breath, we're going to round the arms as if you're reaching around a big tree, round the spine. And as you open the chest, this time coming into extension, so lifting the chest up, open your arms back behind you, squeezing the shoulder blades in, a bit quicker. So exhaling to round, inhaling to open and extend. Last 2, exhale round. Inhale, and notice how your rounding comes from the deep abdominal muscles, the core, and as the extension comes from your upper back. Now release the arms down, let's take a side stretch. Inhaling to lift, exhaling to C shape. Inhale here, and then exhale, lift. Let's keep going side to side. And this time, as we go over to the right, we're going to add on. So turning the chest into rotation, reach the arm all the way around, let the other arm reach to find your side bend and lift all the way up. Let's go again. So up and over, circle all the way around with the arms, turn the shoulder back into your side bend and then lift up. Last time to each side, rolling around. Warming up the spine, mobilizing through the hip joints. You're going to feel a stretch around the hips, around the thighs as you're doing this. And then coming all the way back up to sitting. Feet to the bottom of the mat, and then gently roll all the way back down. Letting your arms rest, bringing your heels towards the sit bones, knees in line with feet. Pelvis level into neutral. And feeling how the pelvis, the rib cage and the head are in contact with the mat. The lower back is light. So those are the places to identify that we're neutral. On your next out breath, begin to tip your pelvis backwards, come up into a shoulder bridge. When you get to the top, take an in breath, and as you roll back down, breathe out, bringing each vertebrae back to the mat. When your pelvis finds the mat, curl head, neck and shoulders up, reaching the arms along. Curl the head, neck and shoulders back down, and then roll back up into your bridge. We're just going to do this one more time. So once we finish this repetition, last one. So we're going to do one more bridge, one more abdominal curl. And just noticing how we're mobilizing through the spine. We're starting to activate the back of the hips, starting to activate the deep abdominal muscles. Hold it here. Interlace the hands at the back of the head and then lower the head and shoulders down. This time when we curl the head, neck and shoulders up, we're going to rotate to one side. So dropping the shoulder blade down into the ground, lifting the other shoulder blade in and up and over to the other side. So we go down and up and over to the other side. Inhale, exhale, rotate. Inhale and exhale, rotate. Now this time as we go to the side, we lift the knee up and lower the knee as the shoulder comes back down, and rotate. And lower, and rotate, and lower. Last time, and lower, all the way down, releasing the hands from the back of the head. Now we're going to start our HIIT workout now. So I'd like you to deepen the back of your body. Okay, we're going to prepare by lifting one leg and the other to tabletop. Arms at the sides of your mat. And we're going to go with a scissors and a crisscross action. Okay, I'm going to do it with you. Let's go. So straighten the legs up to the ceiling. Curl the head and shoulders up, hands behind the head. We scissor. 3, 2, 1. Reach across, pulse. 3, 2, 1. Let's go again. 3, 2, 1. Pulse. 3, 2, 1. Keep going, guys. Now you find your own pace. You can go slower or you can go quicker. Now for me, I know this pace is going to help me stabilise my pelvis, making sure that my lower back stays close to the mat. So I'm protecting my lower spine, keeping it stable. And I'm breathing. Finish this last repetition. And we're into our rest. So release the knees to the chest. Next time, our next exercise is our bridging exercise. So bring the heels close to the bottom, arms to the sides of your mat, roll your shoulders down, and we push up into a bridge. Hold it. We lift our right leg up, down, lift the other leg, pulse the pelvis. 4, 3, 2, 1, down, up, down, switch. 4, 3, 2, 1, down, up, down, switch. 4, 3, 2, 1, down, up, down, switch. Now the pelvis is trying to just push up, not lower down. So pubic bone lifts and we try and widen the chest. Finish this repetition. They got to pulse. Lower the feet, lower the body. Come around onto your side and we're going to set up in a plank from here. So forearms level, come onto your toes or knees come down. Turn to the side, underneath knee maybe down or up. Elbow to knee, reach and lower. Change sides. Elbow to knee and lower and switch. Elbow to knee, reach and switch. Now try and get your knees close to your shoulder as you can and really try and squeeze that armpit down into your waist. Now as you switch sides, you're trying to keep your pelvis level with your shoulders. You're trying to not let your underneath ankle sink into the ground. Okay, rest. Next exercise is on our tummy. Okay, so I'm going to reach the arms and legs out into our swimming position. Hopefully you can see me there. Okay, we're going to lift up. We swim. 4, 3, 2, 1, tap, lift, swim. 4, 3, 2, 1, tap, lift, Keep going. How still can you keep your center as you swim? Can you draw the belly up away from the ground and keep your pubic bone heavy on the mat? Keep the shoulders pulling down the spine. Coordinate the arms and legs. And breathe. I don't know about you guys, but when I do HIIT or anything more intense, my breathing gets a lot deeper. And finish. Push back and child's pose. Now we come all the way back to the start. So come around onto your back. We know what the exercises are now.
so we can make them more challenging. Extend the legs up, scissor. 3, this time rotate. 1, pulse. So we're rotating with our scissor now. So we're over each leg as we rotate, and we're working our obliques a lot harder now because we're rotating to the side, and we're also trying to use our obliques to stabilize the pelvis at the same time. Now, can you lift your chest higher as you pulse? How many more seconds? 3. Okay, rest. Knees come down, arms to the mat. Relax the shoulders. Let's go up into a bridge and we hold. Okay, squeeze the sit bones, pubic bone lifts. Now pulse first. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we lift, lower, change sides. Pulse, and we tap, lift, tap. I get it after the first one. I don't know what happens on the first one, but never mind. Now can you straighten the leg and tap, lift, bend to change sides. Tap with a straight leg, lower. Now it may not find the floor, and that's okay. I'm feeling that I'm just an inch off the mat, and maybe a little bit further away. Finish this repetition, lower back down. Okay, come around to your plank, and remember your forearms are in a genie position or parallel to each other. Knees down or up, level the spine. Okay, roll to the side, elbow to knee. Switch sides, elbow to knee. Think of what you do when you do your climb. The knee faces out towards the ceiling, and we're in external rotation. Push the floor away with your forearm, guys. Keep that feeling of pubic bone to belly button. Keeping the lower back long, the whole body's working here. Breathing in and out, finding your thoracic breath. If you can go faster, go faster. If you need to go slower, go slower. Think about our technique. I'm going to do one more to the other side so that I'm even. Now we're going to switch this next exercise. Come to your hands and your knees. 3/4 plank, so hands come forward. Knees a bit wider than usual. We do a press up, arm reach. Press up, arm reach. Keep going, guys. Now option, extend opposite arm and leg. Press up. Now shoulders no lower than the elbows. And we want to try and keep our weight equal between our arms and our legs as we do the opposite arm and leg reach. Whoa, I'm feeling wobbly. My arms are my weakest point, so this is really challenging for me. 3 seconds left. I'm going to do the other side so we finish off. Okay, push the hips back, reach the arms. Now here, we have our finishing move. We step up to standing. Come to the side of your mat. We can't see me, but we bend down into a squat. Step or jump back. Step or jump in, hold it. So we land the hands, step or jump, in, hold. So it's half a burpee. We're not coming up to standing. We're going out and in into our plank, and we're holding our squat. Now if you step in, that's okay. Try and get your foot as close to your hand as you possibly can. Maybe you want to jump out, but just step in. Keep the bottom low. Well done. And finish. Hands to the floor. Step back. Take a child's pose. Forehead comes to the mat and just breathe into the back of your body.
Activity completed.
Oh, thanks for letting us know. Excellent.
Oh, it's like it was starting again then. Okay.
So coming up onto hands and knees, and we're going to step our right foot forwards. We're just going to give our hips a bit of a stretch, especially the hip flexors, because they've just worked really hard to bring our feet forwards towards our hands in that half burpee or burpee variation. So if your hands don't quite find the mat, you can use something to prop your hands up against, or bring your hands to your thighs and just take a couple of breaths. I don't know about you guys, but I can definitely feel my heart racing. My breathing rate is a little quicker. And then sitting your hips back into a hamstring stretch. The front leg does not have to be straight, but if you can, lift your toes up. Okay, hands to the inside of your right foot and take the leg back. Let's switch sides. So left foot forwards, ankle underneath the knee, shift the hips forwards. Remember, your hands can be on the mat or hands up to the thigh, or feel free to have your hands on top of something. We're trying to work on keeping the spine really straight, the pelvis level and square, and feel the stretch. Breathe into it. Relax the shoulders. And then hamstring stretch. Sit the hips back with the toes. Now it's quite a quick class, so the rest almost doesn't feel like a rest. So if you didn't get a chance to have a little drink, make sure you have a drink after we've done our stretches. And then come forward into your lunge, hands to the insides of the leg, and then take the leg back. Any sitting position now. Let's finish with some breath. Breathe in to lift the arms up, and breathe out to lower them down. One more time. Inhale to lift, and exhale to lower. Well done, guys. Hope you really enjoyed our full body HIIT Pilates workout. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to get in touch. And if you haven't already, subscribe and click the bell icon below so that you get future notifications for our classes. Hope to see you again, guys. Bye.